Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning, everybody from all around the world. 안녕하세요. arigato. Arigato. Konnichiwa. Guten Morgen. Assalamu alaikum. Sao Shanghao. Buenos dias. Sub Prahat. Sabat Akhair. Sabah Akhair. Prahat. Bom dia. Dobre utro. Ohayou gozaimasu. We actually good to Morgan, obviously. And bonjour. Salamat paray. Buongiorno. Good morning, everybody. Just right in the house. Just giving it in the house as well. TJP 1987. What does their TJP 1987 mean? I'm starting to get curious about that. 1987. Don't tell me you're born in 1987. Good morning, Kiblo. Michael Anthony. Guys, I came back. I made some coffee for myself this morning. 2 shots of espresso once again. That will never change. So as soon as I took a look at the market this morning, and I was like, wow, this market is really not doing anything. I remember going out, like leaving my studio right after the live streaming was over. I can almost confidently say the market was down about 0.4, a little over 0.25%. And I come back right now this morning, and the market still is sitting at 0.25%. So I was like, wow, this is definitely going to be a boring pre-market session trade, sure, for me. A little disappointed with the market, though it's moving. I do realize that we had a little bit of a pullback here, but the most we could actually pull back into was the 900, and we really talked about this level too, but the market really did not give us that sort of a pullback you're looking for all the way down into this 800s, and then obviously the market started to get a bounce, and now it's literally about 80 points bounce, which is great. But as we go for bounce,
order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
Definitely the short trade was definitely not a play. almost kind of feel like I'm really chasing this, but we could also get a little breakout of this area, push it higher, back into this 23,000. I think the market still wants to see that $23,000 retest of that level again. Maybe we may be doing that here right now. We'll find out. Definitely getting very interesting. Wow, we're getting that push right now. Alright, so US stock futures fall on uncertainty over Trump tariff. Tesla slumps. Yeah, I mean, Tesla, look at the Tesla does this. Look at Tesla. You know, Tesla.
Order filled.
Pre-market. Tesla pre-market session. Is it down? Well, not really. Hold on 1 second. Alright, I can't see that right now. Anyways, look at this push to the upside. I'm moving my stock to break even now. Oh, I was trading M&Q. Interesting. Alright, it's a little past 8 o'clock in the morning, everybody, and the market seems to get a little bounce. Let's see if there's any economic calendar news coming out this morning, reports. Today would be Monday. I took one off table.
Order filled. Order filled.
Down to 7. And yeah, I mean, we don't really have any news coming out this morning. We had a retail sale come from Europe, which is actually pretty good. Pretty good retail sales come out from the Europe, and nothing really there today. No key reports, so off we go. No reports this morning, which is fine with me. There's that little pullback here into this 987. Let me have a little coffee. That's good. Coffee in the morning, always good. Always good. Alright guys, getting a little pullback here. Probably stop me out of the break even. Alright, looks like I'm gonna get stopped out on this one. What if I try to add? We could certainly try to add.
Order filled.
So what if I might try to hold this area now and try to give us a little push to the upside here. the synthesis market holds. 987 right now. So I think there is going to be these two catalysts this week. I think that would be the FOMC, and we have also the 90-day tariff ending this Wednesday. Right, we got these two key reports. Well, not reports, just two key news coming out. Then we'll also have to start to see or keep an eye on the earnings coming out in the next 2 weeks. So there's a lot of this stuff going on right now. I think the market is going to start to witness something really big. Well, not right now, but pretty soon. It almost kind of feels like a calm before a major storm.
Order filled.
Alright guys, that's a nice little panels, if you will. Now they how there's a YouTuber that I follow. He's Korean. Like he's saying, like the first thing he says is, "Day how everyone, day how good morning." Funny, I love it, guys. The market trying to get a bounce. That was a beautiful ad on that position.
Order filled.
No, that's a beautiful ad. I'm gonna close this. I'm gonna flatten everything
Order
now.
filled.
All right, I close it. Look for a different account to trade. No, they how. I was supposed to take a look at the same thing. What was that again? Oh, there you go. Hey, good morning. Good morning, Romeo. Good morning, Donna. Good morning. Perfect plate in the house as well. Everybody, welcome back. So now that we actually crawl back out from the 900 level, let me just go back to the 15 minutes chart here. We respected the trend line back again. I'm actually gonna try and get it up here. We may try to end up getting a bounce into that zone here. Push and hit that double top there, 23,080. So we still have another, how many points from here right now? We still have another 80 points to move. It looks like it wants to get a little bounce. It does look like that. So I'm gonna try and go long on a little pullback. Forget. Looks pretty good actually. We're actually right now at 23K. Let's move back to the 3 minutes chart. And we just actually tapped the 23,000 right now. Let's see this level holds. Nice beautiful bounce, really. From that low, from 900, to bounce into the 23K. Wow. We had a overnight, we had a 90, well, literally about 100 points pullback overnight, and then pre-market got a bounce, 100 points. It's not a bad swing, I think, 100 points up and down. Not a bad bounce, not a bad bounce at all. So even with a lot of bad news right now in the market, you see what's going on with Tesla and Donald Trump getting into this sort of a clash. And then with the tariff, you also don't have really good news from tariff as well. And yet the market is finding some footing. Bounce off the 900 was definitely very critical. And it's trying to get a bounce right now. I really almost kind of feel like the market wants to keep pushing. I don't know. It's like it's tough. It's not really giving you any signs of a crack in the market, you know. So but now that it's just a pre-market, so we may have to wait for the cash, but it's definitely giving us a lot of clues right now. U.S. Treasury Secretary Bessent, there are things for us to do together if China wants to do it beyond trade. Okay, sounds like there may be some good news coming out between China and the U.S. that may try to offset some of the problems we have with the holding on this 90 days tariff pause that ends on Wednesday. Maybe that comes as a good news. Chinese currency has also depreciated, U.S. Treasury Secretary. One would expect that, what was that again? The EU would appreciate. U.S. Treasury Secretary on the U.S. dollar, if this could mean the other currencies are actually strengthening against the USD dollar, it's natural for the USD or currencies to go up and down. Okay. A lot of mixed news. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna try and short this market right now, really. Just pulling back here, 992. Just my little coffee this morning. Oh yeah, good. I like it. 992. It's pretty slow, really. We had a big swing overnight, but right now the market's slow. I guess the market is really looking for the New York to open, I guess. So when does it open? We still have another 1 hour to go from here. It's gonna be an interesting day for sure. I think today's the kind of day it's gonna really chop a lot of people. I would say really be careful. You guys are trading this morning. It's gonna give you this a little bit of a ching, chop, 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 ching. Alright, let's just move back to BNQ. Give us a little pullback here. Alright, just gonna wait. Gonna wait for this one next move. And we'll take a stab at this trade. One little move. This is really all I'm looking for. I want to see if we can actually hold this 981. Or we're actually gonna get a flush it down back to the VWAP here. Remember, our VWAP is at 960 right now. Good morning. Good morning. Afternoon. I say good morning in a lot of different languages. So we're truly a global community, so alright guys, we're getting a little crack here. Wow. Hey, good morning, Platity. Sherry in the house. Good morning, everybody. Day all. Good morning, everybody. Hope y'all having a great morning right now. Yeah, I'm checking out this real estate in Las Vegas right now. It's a new community or what? It's really got some hot deals. Wow, it really looks beautiful. The area it's called what is this area called again? Wow. It doesn't feel real. 3-bedroom for like $250K? Is that really? $250K for a 3-bedroom house. Incredible. Wow. Really nice looking houses too. Really cheap. $250K, guys. It's really cheap. Incredible. Nice, beautiful looking houses too. But what is this area though? Let's take a look and see what this area is. Very interesting. It's really cheap too. Wow. Oh, sorry, I lied. It's not 250K. It's 560. 560K. Damn it. That was a mistake from my end. Not a 250K, it's 550K. Forget it. Damn. get a little excited for about 2 minutes, and then it's like, okay, well, I misread the number. Early in the morning still, guys. Early in the morning, the market still has another 1 hour to go for the cash to open. So, oh, it's a pretty choppy morning. Non-event so far. Pulling back here again, down into 980. VWAP here at 962, and yeah, it's gonna be hard for me to get into a trade right at this level now. Stuck in the EMA, so it's going to be hard to get into a trade. Getting to trades. Getting into trades. Oh my. Let's try to go long here. No. This could be a fake. This could be a fake. That's a nice little bounce, I think. Loved you all in my love, you walk away. Every side, we hope the strongest gets one. I see there's still no way what to say. Jeez, guys, this market, I have no idea what this is trying to do. We're stuck in this 986 here. Maybe the best thing I can do is do a little singing, I guess. We've got millions of my love still true. Friends and come and go. Time have left on man still all this war left on. Jeez, guys, we just can't get above this. We respected this trend line here, but they're kind of stuck in this. Get on to be there. No questions in the air. No asking by the way. No looking back. No one you every turn. To my world. Alright guys, little pullback here, 981. Incredible. Wow. Incredible how choppy this market is right now. 981. Looking to get into some trades, I just can't do it. It's so choppy in this range. I'm not really sure. I like to see this crack underneath this. 976. Wow. I was actually thinking about going long earlier. I'm good I waited because now it's a big rejection off that 99990. What I did to make a person notice. Good morning, Forecast Sky. Good morning. Final countdown in the house as well. Pine Tree in the house. Roy, his Royal Trades. Good morning, guys. Yeah, this market's kind of choppy. Difficult to trade in this sort of an environment right now. Really choppy. So let's just take a look, give us a little understanding of what sort of levels that we will be looking at this morning. I think that's going to be a little bit more important, to be honest with you. Coming back to the 1 hour chart. So we did talk about, let's see. I'll just get rid of this drawing here for a moment. So we got here. And let's move back to the 4 hour chart as well. Wow, look how much we've pushed to the upside. Incredible. Honestly, like straight right off the bat, we've got this. Pretty straightforward, really. Nothing really too complicated here. I don't think the market is just ready for a crack, a push to the downside. But I'm kind of looking at some key levels here right now. I still think we have a chance of a pullback into the I would say here at 911. I think 911 and then down to the 834. Then we'll have to see if that level actually holds. So I think this level is going to be very, very important to watch. So here at 960 is one, and then we have another one at 830, sorry, 828. Yeah, pretty much 830. And if you draw a little trend line too, off you go. That's the first trend line there. Yeah, so I'm kind of thinking we have here 900, and we have 830 as well. And then we have another one here at 600. So I think 600 is going to be crucial. So if this market really has a lot of bad news coming out right now, a short-term pullback would be in these levels. I'd say 900 down to 800 and then down to 600. That's literally about 300-400 points away from where we are right now. Are we truly gonna just pull back down to that zone? We'll have to see what the market does. But on a 4-hour time frame, right now, if you just take a look, we had a big trend line here. We held this. We have another one here. We beautifully held this pivot, with 8573 on a 4-hour chart. We pulled back all the way down to the 575. And now is a beautiful respecting the trend line there, and that's a major level of this support too. So we held and we got a big bounce off the level. So we're actually going to pull back into this 900 now. Sorry, 600. That will be a major level of support too, down in that zone. So we are going to definitely have to see what this market does, but this is definitely some couple key levels that I'm kind of watching. And let's say the market try to break at these levels. I do think at some point we pull back into the 600s and then try to get a bounce back again. Maybe in extreme case we may pull back into 242. Nobody knows. Maybe do something like that. We'll see. But these are some key levels I'm watching. The market so far obviously has been really, really strong, right? The best the market could do give us a little pullback down into the 600s. That's the initial pullback that we had. That was early July. That was literally about 7 days ago. We had a beautiful bounce of this channel, right? Pullback, we got a nice, beautiful bounce, and started to call back up again. We may get to a point where we retest the 600 level again. We gotta get some more bad news, I guess. We already have some few. Let's see what this market does. We also could try to push a little more to the upside. As you guys can see, the topping end of this trend line is right up there. It's not a coincidence that we could see this thing bounce into the 212. That's literally about 200 points more from where we are right now. So it could be somewhere on here. So we could try to bounce. That's about 23,200 level. We could certainly see the market try to do that. Right? Alright guys, moving back to my 3 minutes chart. Very interesting. Alright, just move back to the 15-minute chart. So I do a little circle right up here too. So we can see this thing curl back up. And then maybe start to crash from there. 7 and 50 minutes chart, by the way. Back to 2 minutes chart, 3 minutes chart. Yeah, so far it's kind of like in that range bound. Honestly, just based on the technicals, I don't know if this market's ready for a bigger push, a bigger pullback, if you will. It could kind of chop around because we've got what 90 days, 90 days tariff pause ending on Wednesday, and we also have FOMC this week. And the market definitely is looking for some more clues between Tesla, Elon Musk, and Trump as well. There's a lot of uncertainty starting to pick up again. And we got a lot of earnings coming out the next few weeks. So I think the market is trying to take a little step back here before a major storm. So we may chop around. I think we may chop around in this key levels and wait for this market to do, wait for this news to come out, and that's related to the earnings too. Earnings and Fed, FOMC. And we also have Trump's tariff as well. There seems to be a little bit of a better news coming out from the China and the U.S. Trade talks. So maybe that could be a little bit of a catalyst to move the market to the upside. I'll get a little bit of an extension that we talked about this level, 230. We'll see what the market does. At the open, a lot of news coming out, a lot of uncertainties as well, so you just got to be a little careful. Oh, they extended the pause until August 1st? Really? When did it change? Because it's right up until yesterday, it was this Wednesday. Very interesting. Alright, so they paused it till August 1st. I guess the market is really choppy for now. Wow, look at how choppy this market is, guys. It's really not moving. Alright, guys, I guess it's that time of the day. I'm gonna get going here. The market's really not doing anything at the moment, so we're gonna have to see what this market does at the open. For right now, I'm gonna call it. Guys, we'll see you guys back tonight during the Asian market. I will be back at 5 p.m. Eastern Time to trade the Asia. Have a great day, everybody. Good luck today. First trading day of the week, so best of luck. Be safe out there. We'll see you guys back tonight, everybody. God bless. Peace.